All right. Today's court is now back in session. Morning, Judge.
Be seated, please. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning.
Now, I usually start off my court proceedings by telling people that there are cameras in the courtroom, and you need not be filmed if you don't want to. So today, I'm going to say there are cameras in the courtroom, and I welcome you all to be filmed. If not, there'll be a mass exodus of all the media. Well, welcome to Providence Municipal Court. Today's a very special day in the Providence Municipal Court. It's the Driver's License Restoration Program, which has been the result of the hard work and dedication of so many of our public officials in Providence. And what I'd like to do is call to the microphone the mayor of the city of Providence, Mayor Jorge Alorza, to explain about the Driver's License Restoration Program. Mayor?
Morning, Your Honor. First of all, I want to say thank you for the opportunity to present on this program. And second, on behalf of all of the residents of the city of Providence, I want to thank you for participating in this program. I know it aligns very much with the work that you've been doing for pretty much your entire career, but it is a new program, and we appreciate you being open to working with us on this. So this program came together, frankly, from discussions that we had with the African American community after the George Floyd incident. We looked at ways that there were systemic harms that the community was suffering. And so we did an operations audit of the police department. As we went through it, we realized that the number one reason that people get arrested in the city of Providence is for driving with a suspended license. Oftentimes people don't even know that their license has been suspended. So then we dug in even deeper. Well, why is it that people are driving with a suspended license? And it turns out that overwhelmingly, the number one reason why people get their licenses suspended is for failure to pay court fees and fines. And so that's when the light bulb came off, and we said, well, we need to work on fines and fees reform. So this initiative was led by a gentleman named Brett Jacob from my office, and he worked with a number of partners, including the Center for Justice and Open Doors. And we created this program. And what we found throughout the process is that there are people who have had their licenses suspended for a long time. And even if they have the dollars and they are disposed to get their license back and go through the process, the system is so difficult, it's cumbersome and Byzantine, that it's virtually impossible for them to go through it on their own. Truth is that even with professionals and attorneys, it's hard for us to help them get through the process. But we realize that there's a gap there. And there are a lot of people that have more than paid their debt to society, suffered many years with a suspended license, have long since been ready to get their lives back in order. And we're just helping them that last complicated leg of the way to get them, let them have their licenses back. The last point that I'll make, Judge, is that we're always looking for ways to support members in our community. And there's a lot that we're doing around economic development and workforce development. I can't think of any more powerful investment that we can make in workforce development than helping folks get their licenses back. So this is more than just changing lives. It's also setting them on their feet and hopefully to some financial independence that they haven't had in a long time. So thank you once again, Judge.
Thank you, Mayor. Before we begin the court proceedings, I'd just like to add, the court is fully aware of the difficulties of the ordinary person who is without any driving record just to get a license reinstated because of a failure to appear in court. It's a very cumbersome process. I just would ask everyone to imagine their life without a license. How do you work? How do you support your families? You have 4 or 5 children. And it's even more difficult for people who have had problems in the past to earn a living. And as a result of that, there are so many other social services that should be available to them that many times are not. So it's vitally important. It's a vitally important effort that the mayor is spearheading. So I want to congratulate the mayor. This may change the life of so many people who otherwise would not have that opportunity. Okay, we're going to proceed with our court proceedings for the year. First order of business is the matter of Noel Pierce.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Would you identify yourself, Counsel?
Yes. Good morning, Your Honor. Jennifer Wood from the Rhode Island Center for Justice, here as part of the City of Providence Driver's License Restoration Program, and I'm representing Ms. Noel Pierce. Ms. Pierce has 5 summonses that are before you today, Your Honor. These are all were incurred many years ago, and Ms. Pierce is currently employed but cannot drive safely and legally to work, and so is restricted to work from home. And she supports her 2 children, is very much needing to get her driver's license restored in order that she can improve her economic situation and gain stable employment.
Thank you, Ms. Wood. I'm perusing the record of Ms. Pierce. It appears to me that her violations that resulted in a suspension go back to 2006,
That is correct, Your Honor.
16 years ago. And violations such as when she was stopped by a police officer, she failed to produce a valid driver's license. So she was charged with such an egregious crime of not having a license with her. And of course I'm saying that facetiously. There was a second charge, same violation, no license on person. As a matter of fact, I think most of them were no license on person, and as a result, Ms. Pierce's license has been suspended, which does not give her an opportunity to seek a job, seek any other kind of entertainment, to lead a fruitful life, to do anything, to go to the seashore in the summer, to travel. She can't, unless she's driving illegal, placing herself at risk. There's another violation, no license on person, all back to 2008. So I ask everyone in the court who has any sense of justice, take into consideration if they were in a situation in life that because of issues that were beyond their control, operating a motor vehicle, not committing any infraction, a red light or an accident or endangering anyone, but was stopped routinely and failed to produce a license, and then had their license suspended for 16 years, was deprived them of the opportunity to pursue an enjoyable, fruitful life. Just think of it. So, I want to congratulate you, Ms. Wood. The motion is granted. I'll read the summons numbers, just for sake of the record. Summons numbers 540967 639B. Summons number 07409025278V. Summons number 07409041260V. Summons number 0740900508588V. Summons number 07409065161V. Those matters are all dismissed pursuant to a motion filed by counsel for relief from the judgment of law. The matters are all dismissed, which now makes you qualified to
Thank you,
apply
Your
for
Honor.
Rhode Island Registry of Motor Vehicles
Thank you.
to get a license. What are you doing now?
I actually work from home for AAA.
Would you mind moving your mask so I can hear you?
Okay. I work from home for AAA.
What do you do?
I answer calls for Lexus. So if you own a Lexus and you have a problem, you talk to me.
Oh, so you're the person.
There's more of us. It wasn't. Did I help you? If I helped you, it was me.
Well, you certainly have the right temperament and disposition to be a customer service, no question about that.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, you never know, you take your word and give it to municipal court. Not as a defendant. Anyway, I want to congratulate you for trying to turn your life around.
Thank you. Thank you,
I think, I'm not the person that really should be thanked, it's the mayor and
Thank you all.
and
Thank you.
the entire team who were sponsoring this legislation. So, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Stay in touch. Be happy.
Yeah.
Drive carefully. I don't want to see you again. We'll try
I
to
think you will. I think you will.
And I also want to thank Your Honor on behalf of Ms. Pierce's two young sons, because she has to take them to school and to their activities and so forth. So this is going to make a meaningful difference in all three of their lives.
How old are your sons?
11 and 12.
Yeah, what are their names?
Legacy and Divine.
They're in school, obviously.
Yeah. Yep, they go to Nathan Bishop.
Oh, beautiful school. What's your dream for them?
Whatever they want to do.
No. You know, you may want to lead them in whatever they want to do.
Guide them, but I'm gonna let them make their own choice as long as it's not like I want to play video games. I'll be all right.
I think sometimes, I don't mean oppressive in making a recommendation, but sometimes just a gentle nudge, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't want to tell my story, but I remember as a young kid, 10-year-old kid, freezing in the winter, we didn't have hot running water or central heat. The hot belly stove, and the oven door was open, and we were all in front of it. You know, in those days, believe it or not, parents would talk to their children. So my dad put his hand on my shoulder. It was like, I remember it like it was yesterday. And he said, someday you're going to be a lawyer. Because you're a good talker. Forget this. And then he said, and you can't charge poor people like us. So that ignited the flame. And I never wanted to be anything else except a lawyer. I'm not sure if my dad didn't do that, if I would have never been a lawyer.
Right.
So it's nice to say they can do whatever they want. Sometimes the gentle nudge, if you see a particular quality that they have, you think, maybe an avenue they should pursue, like, not pointing, nice and gentle.
Yeah. Well,
Give the hand on the shoulder.
I gave him a nudge because he wanted to be a snake. What do you call a snake breeder? So I got him a nudge away from that. We over that. Yeah.
You may want to give them the hip.
Yeah, no snakes in my house. You're gonna do that when you move out.
Well, it sounds to me like you're a great parent, though.
Oh, thank you.
And good luck. Good. Who's the next guy? Erica Betts. Okay, I heard it.
Correct. So good morning, Your Honor. I'm here. Jennifer Wood from the Rhode Island Center for Justice, here with the City of Providence Driver's License Restoration Program on behalf of Ms. Erica Betts. Ms. Betts has a single summons before you this morning, Your Honor. She was unable to pay her outstanding fine due to limited income and expense in excess of her expenses in excess of her income, and is here today to gain the opportunity to go back and regain her license so that she will be able to drive to work. She has been working, but has to seek other means of transportation to get back and forth to work. And therefore, she's requesting relief from this summons so that we can move forward and have her driver's license restored.
Thank you, Mr. This is summons number 409-169-508. Charges Mrs. Betts with going through a stop sign and the second violation as well. It's a signal requirement. At any rate, these matters go back 3 years now. And as a result, you have children?
I have a cat.
Sometimes it's less problem than a child. At any rate, based on the recommendation of this matter will be dismissed, we'll make you eligible to get your license reinstated.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Is there anything else you want to say?
That concludes the clients that we have for you this morning, Your Honor.
I think it was good.
There was going to be a third person, but she was unable to attend this morning, and so we'll ask to reschedule her matter.
Oh, of course.
That would be very helpful. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, I want to thank all of you assembled today. You work for Jennifer, you've done a great job on this in the organization, particularly the mayor and Councilwoman Miller. Good people work for her efforts. Thank all of you, the court's always available for your clientele.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Happy holidays to everyone.
Thank you.
Court's adjourned.